tonight on Turner South.
I love this.
At 8 Eastern, Val and Dave find a Pack Rat's Paradise in Springfield, Tennessee.
These agents or employees.
We're back. It is top of the hour. The Rick and Bubba Show. 877. We Be Big is our number. We still to come on the program. Lavelle Crawford will be here in the Rick and Bubba Red Velvet Lounge. She's at the Stardome this weekend. Joining us, we welcome to the Rick and Bubba Show. Put your hands together. Time to bring Mark Prater into the mix. Everybody together singing the song. Well, it's time for the weather. He got it all together. If it's snow or tornado, hear Mark Prater. Well, it's time for the weather. Ain't nobody better. Hear Mark Prater. My Mark Prater. Hear Mark Prater. My Mark Prater. Yeah, Mark Prater. Mark, how you doing, buddy?
Man, I'm doing fantastic. How are you guys?
Well,
as far as we know.
You know, it's great to see you.
Glad to be here.
And we welcome you. Love to have you in studio whenever we can.
Absolutely.
And
I know I'll be threatened to be sued again, but that's fine.
Well, what we've done, because we know that you are no longer doing TV for the time being, and
right.
And so what we've done is we have you on the radio part, which you can do,
right.
And we have we don't actually have your face on TV.
Yeah,
so
I've been identity is concealed.
It's just like normal.
Yeah, it's just like really normal. It's really no different to anything. So
yeah.
See your
I am growing a goatee, by the way.
Yeah,
yeah, we can see
you
that.
can see that on the box.
Yeah.
I've got a square jaw, but
yeah. You look like one of those football fans that have just totally lost it with their team.
Yeah. A lot of you are wondering, is this Ryan Greenwood in the current Dolphin fan gear? But no. This is actually Mark Prater.
Yeah.
We think.
And the good news is he only has to wear that box for about a year.
Yeah. Well, a year, that's not bad.
No.
Sure.
You need to change that box every now and then.
Yes. I know a lot of you, too, that your kids are excited right now because they think that Roly Polioli's friend is on the program, the one that has the square head. I can't think of his name.
Oh, that would have been great if you could pull that out.
There it is.
What's the little square-headed one's name? But anyway, I know that this morning, one thing we can talk about, of course, you won't be able to appear on it, but you've been part of the Outdoors television show, Alabama Whitetail and Outdoors. The show's website is linked in our hunting section. Those of you that are getting ready for hunting season, we've linked some of the places we've gone to hunt, and also have Prater's outdoor show that you won't see him on this year much, but I know you're still helping put the shows together. And
my partner Wayne Burns is doing the show here locally, and then I'm in other markets. So
right, the markets you can be shown, you are.
Yeah, Huntsville, and Wayne's show is on NBC 13 here locally.
All right, so if you want to see the actual show, now those shows don't have you on it, but they do have Wayne on it.
Right, and but I'm in Huntsville at Channel 48, and we're trying to get something worked out for Montgomery. So
okay, all right. So Huntsville, you actually can see Prater when the Alabama Whitetails and Outdoors show's there. Birmingham, you will only see it with Wayne on it.
Yeah, please welcome Gene Simmons.
Right, and also Joe and Jamie Sanford, who can be seen, are also friends of the show and are here watching this. And is that Wayne's sister? Is that right?
Yeah,
is that who you are? Wayne's sister. Okay.
And brother-in-law.
And brother-in-law. All right, so we're going to rotate some hats there on top of the box that covers Prater's face, since he cannot be seen here on TV. And I got to tell you, there's a new line of products that are coming out with Alabama Whitetails and Outdoors, and I think all of you know more than ever, Prater needs your help. So,
yeah, sure.
We're starting an apparel line, and
apparel line?
It's called an apparel line.
Okay, an apparel line. I thought you said a pair of line. I'm like, well, boy, it has gotten.
Well, the P got lost in the box.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, this is one thing that we decided to do a while back, but this is also something that we can't be threatened to be sued over again. So
Right.
Well, Mark,
I mean, clothing and
the
hats
fish.
and shirts.
You remember the fishing lure run aground too? So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, there you go.
Did you get sued over the fishing lure too?
Yeah, Terminator had to shut us down. They said, either give us some money or we own
Yeah,
it.
they
So, of course, I told them, I said, I'm sorry, we're outselling you 5-1.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
let me ask you this: are these products now? These products are logos that you, as far as y'all know, there's.
I
no,
feel like I'm watching a NASCAR driver.
Can I tell you that logo is really hip? Those of you who can't see it, I guess y'all have it on your website because we've got that linked off rickandbubba.com.
Yeah.
The logo is really cool. How do you describe that logo, Bubba? It's like.
Well, it's Rick. That would be a buck.
Yeah, but it's a weird. It's a cool.
It's an outline.
Yeah.
It's not the actual. Well, it's kind of the lower jaw line and the horns, but no. Hey, just go get one. Okay,
Yeah.
It's hard to describe.
Yeah, Buck Wild is what the line is
spelled
called.
with an E.
Yeah, are you Buck Wild? And and for those of you that have hunting enthusiasts, be a great gift idea for the.
I know you
holiday.
got some big ones there, Mark. You got a double X
Yeah,
over there?
you got one for
Yeah,
us.
we've got actually some triple X's for you. Jeff
Oh.
Leonard,
good.
who helps with the shirts together and does a lot of the printing. He ordered some for you guys. That's why we had to wait an extra week because we had to get your shirts in.
Oh, good,
But,
thanks.
But yeah, we're going to be selling them at buckwildgear.com with an E. And,
Buckwildgear.com. That's with an E, and we'll get that to Greenwood too, and we'll put that in our hunting section.
and I'd love your support because my family needs to eat.
Yeah.
And I'm living inside of a box. This is where my career ended up. Yeah. Lawsuits. But,
This is where Prater's career is. He literally is living.
Oh, there goes my hat.
I got it.
You got it?
I tell you what.
If I could see you eat pancakes with that box head on.
Can I tell you what? I am owned by this, and I am loving it, especially with the hat on.
Oh, try bacon. That'd be good too.
Bacon might be easier to stick through there. Yeah, watch out.
Oh, it's syrups on it, Mark. You guys already don't know.
I love every minute of this.
That's pretty good.
Look at the little box head in that bacon. So we'll buckwildgear.com. The wild has an E on the end, and we'll also link that. Some really cool stuff, good gift ideas, and plus those of you like us that be headed out to hunt. Some of you are already hunting. It's great stuff to wear around the lodge or underneath your camo and all that. And the hats, of course, work anytime. So.
Where you been hunting at, Mark?
We actually have we have a lodge which we started with MJ Harris. It's Mike Harris as well as Wayne and I have a piece of property that we're hunting and starting to manage a little bit and got a lodge we're building on it and all kinds of stuff.
Okay, so
Hold on, don't stop. Thank you.
Well, be careful, Speedy. But make sure Prater's now drinking through the box head that's covering his identity. But see,
I feel like I'm one of those witness protection programs on.
Oh yeah,
or the Iron Mask or something.
Yeah,
right. Let me tell you something. That well, I was going to say something, but I don't want to make it any worse.
Well, are y'all seeing much activity right now, Mark? Because I'm really ready to get out there.
As a matter of fact, we got 3,500 acres that we hunt, so we've got quite a few deer down there. There you go. So, but yeah, it's pretty nice. We've been down there and we're setting it up right now, so we're gonna have you guys come down.
Yeah, you thought that coming here with when we're what is a radio show would be simple, but the fact that it's also something shown on TV. Sure. I mean, you realize you wear a box when you're here, right?
Yeah, and I'm sweating.
You realize you realize that's what it's come to.
There's more carbon dioxide in here than oxygen.
Speedy's got to, during the break, we're going to cut
don't
holes.
stick that.
Yeah, his head's in there right now, Speedy. Don't do that.
All right, we'll get you some ear holes. All right, we'll take calls, 877 We Be Big. We get emails every day checking on Prater, so chat. Again, the show is Alabama Whitetails and Outdoors. We got a link off our website, and the new gear is Buck Wild, the Buck Wild line, which is really cool looking stuff. Go to buckwild.com, and Wild has an E on the end of it, and we'll get that link too. I'll get that to Green. We'll be right back.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba. I dig it.
All right, we're back. It is 13 minutes to the top of the hour. Rick and Bubba show. That's right. Wearing some of the new Buck Wild gear that Mark Prater has talked to us about. The TV show, of course, is Alabama Whitetail and Outdoors. You can see it Birmingham, also in Huntsville. You will not see Prater on the show in Birmingham for a while longer, but Still will see Wayne and the rest of the show. And then in Huntsville on 48, Alabama Outdoor and Whitetails and Outdoors, we'll have Prater on it. And Prater, of course, finishing out part of an agreement that he was with, no longer with the station he was with. I get email every day, where's Prater and all that. That's the bottom line. Contract ended and did not want to continue, but there were some things trailing at the end of the contract, so we're making sure we do not show Prater's face, because his voice is allowed to be on radio, but his face is not allowed to be on TV. So part of our show is on TV, so we have him in a blockhead box head today where you cannot see his face.
We would have just blurred your face, but we ain't got that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, I like the box head better.
I do too. That's more our style, isn't it?
Sure. Because we don't want people to look up and think that we're arresting Prater.
Right,
that's why his face is
like
blurred.
cops or something.
Yeah, we'll go to the phones. Coming up, by the way, next segment, Lavelle Crawford will be here. 877 We Be Big. Let's go to Levon in Birmingham, Alabama. Levon, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Welcome.
I was just trying to get in touch with Mark Prater yesterday and haven't been able to find an email address for him.
Yeah, Prater, can people email you still and talk to you?
Yeah, they can email me. It's at markprater.com.
Markprater.com?
Doesn't that have my email on it?
Is that right? Markprater.com?
It will, yeah.
Are you Mark's web guru?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it mark@markprater.com? Or
Yes.
It will be later today.
Mark@markprater.com is probably...
Later today.
Mark,
yeah, but that's the email that we're using.
Yeah,
so,
mark@markprater.com. Please look at the headset now on the box.
Oh, fresh.
I like these headphones. They feel good.
Levon, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Mark@markprater.com.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Let's go to Chuck in Columbiana. Chuck, welcome to the program.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good, man.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
the guy's name was Billy.
Billy,
Billy. I can't think of the last name though.
that's a square-headed roly-poly-oly friend.
Right.
Billy.
Yeah.
You think they would have had something better than that? I mean, no offense. I mean, I like the name Billy, but I mean,
Thanks, Rick.
I mean, you go from roly-poly-oly to Billy. Is roly-poly not his name? Is that just the name of the planet?
Right.
What's
the
his
whole
name?
planet.
What's his name?
His name's Rolly though.
Oh, it is Rolly.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thanks, Chuck. Yeah,
All right,
his
thank you.
friend Billy the Blockhead. Is that where that comes from?
Yeah, something Billy, something like that.
Okay. Chuck, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Chuck, Chuck, get a cup of coffee or something. All right.
Come on, Chuck. Get with us. Come on.
I know.
Got a busy day today. Let's go.
Here we go.
Chuck, we got to have focus from you now. 877 We Be Big is our number. Also, Prater has just finished up his season of the 35 and older league, where he, of course, had to have knee surgery.
Yes.
How's your knee doing, by the way?
It's doing good. It's doing a lot better. Of course, I've been told I need a new kneecap in 5 to 10 years, but yeah, it's...
Now, you didn't have a tore ACL. You just had bone stuff cleared out?
Yeah, all the bone, or the cartilage between my knee bones have worn away from sports and other surgeries, so... yeah, it's time to replace in a few years, but we'll be back. We're going to be playing again this next year. So.
Now, why would you do that? It's like Don Juan going back in the haunted house.
Yeah, I don't why do that?
Man, it's like, it's like you're addicted. I can't get enough of it. It's a lot of fun, and all these guys out there have a good time.
Are you more addicted to hunting or baseball now?
I'm going to say baseball.
Were
How about that?
So the Red Sox thing, did that fire you up, or
Oh, yeah.
or did you just wear that hat on your
you
block?
know what was cool is I had a chance to go visit Jonesy when he played with him.
Right.
And I got to meet a lot of those guys and go to lunch with them, and they are. I'm just glad to see it. Plus, I'm tired of the Yankees always winning. It's like you see these teams that are over and over. It's fun to see somebody different.
By the way, how is Todd Jones doing? We have not talked to him.
Why are you talking so quiet too? By the way,
Well,
is it
probably
being in
because I'm
that
in this
box?
box.
Is that what's throwing
It
you
might
off?
be, yeah.
It's echoing.
The box has mind of its own.
Yeah, yes.
But he's doing good. But yeah, I'm pretty fired up about the World Series. So
Curtis in Gadsden, Alabama. Curtis, go ahead.
Hey, Mark. How's it going, buddy?
it's good. How are you?
You're doing good. Just a couple of questions for you. First of all, just how's everything going with your recent bout with hepatitis?
I am hepatitis C free, man. Thanks for asking.
Wow.
And I have a book about it coming out. Naomi is just finishing up the forward. Naomi Judd is going to do the forward for us, and it'll be out in March of 2005 from New Hope Publishing. So we're pretty fired up.
Oh,
about
good.
it.
That's great.
And it's it's kind of a tell-all book, but it's one of those books that prepares you, because a lot of people, 5 times more people, will have it than AIDS in about 3 years.
And one other thing, don't you think that square head kind of hurt James Spann's ass when your head was up it?
Wow. Wow. Thanks for calling.
Let me tell you something.
Always good to hear from you.
Let me just say something. How can you ask somebody about a life-threatening disease?
That's a good one.
And then end it with that.
I know.
Let me tell you something. That's a cold person right there. That's a cold.
There it is.
And a bit too well trained, I might add.
Right.
Wow.
Let's go to Jesse in Prattville, Alabama. Jesse, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, man.
Thank you. Good one.
Thanks for asking.
Did y'all see that rocking chair?
I just had a question for Mark real quick.
Okay.
That I was wondering when he think he might be back on TV.
Oh, that's a good question. I'm hoping soon.
Yes.
But when we quit getting threatened, we'll try to pursue maybe being back on TV.
Well, it's look, we all deal with these type of issues in this business,
yes.
And some of them are.
Well, we don't anymore.
Yeah, well, they're out there in this kind of business.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, you would in some form or fashion.
Oh no, yeah, there's no way.
But you know what? If you guys had one and you got a family, I'm not going to try to make things difficult for you and keep you from working. So it's it's just part of the business. Unfortunately, some people are understanding, others try to make it difficult. So.
Well, you got to do what you think's best for your family, and I know they got to do what they think's best. But somewhere along the line, surely there's some kind of compromise.
No, not on this one.
I
want that guy to call back. That was classic.
But
we really don't.
But let me tell you something though. I mean, if you call up with concern from hepatitis and go down there.
We're doing too much coaching. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just saying, if he's driving, man, I'd stop the car and get out, because he may have to pay for that one.
Sure.
God's gonna get him for that one. Sandy in Kingsport, Tennessee. Sandy, go ahead.
Hey.
Yes.
I was just thinking that if y'all would paint that box yellow, it could be SpongeBob SquarePants.
It does look a kind of SpongeBob-like.
Yeah, and what can I do to get y'all on the radio here?
In Kingsport, Tennessee?
Yeah.
Well,
luckily I get to see you on TV.
Now, what part of the state's Kingsport in?
It's northeast. It's about as northeast as you can get.
We're about, like I said, we're about to have a real aggressive effort in syndication. So, the best thing to do is just keep us informed. Let us know what stations are around there and what stations we should pursue. And next year is going to be a very aggressive year to add radio stations. So
okay.
So Sandy, thanks. We appreciate that information. Thank you for watching.
Okay, thanks a lot, fellas.
All right, bye.
I love watching you and listening to you.
Thank you, Sandy.
And I appreciate your Christian witness that y'all break into spontaneously. It's not planned, and I love the way that you can tell that y'all are really believing what you're saying, and it makes it even more important, I think, that you're on a secular TV show and it's not a Christian TV show, and therefore, it's not what you have to say, that y'all are doing it from your heart, and it really means a lot to me, and I just want to thank you for that.
Well, Sandy, thank you. Keep us in your prayers. We appreciate it.
Will do.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
877 We Be Big, our number.
We're actually the only conservatives on the Turner networks that don't wear a bow tie. So it's,
or box on their head.
Cheryl in Pell City, go ahead.
Hi, kids. I was wondering how Mark Prater was doing on the writing of his book, the one that he's writing about hepatitis C and how it affects the families.
You must have just joined us, Cheryl. Prater was just telling us that book comes out March of 2005. Naomi Judd is doing the forward on it, and that just was completed. So it's available through New Hope Publishing. Is that what you said?
Yeah, we're gonna have to do New Hope.
New Hope Publishing, March of 05.
I'll let everybody know on the. I'll let you guys know whenever it gets close.
Okay, so Cheryl, the book is done.
Oh, well, that is awesome. That is fantastic.
Mark, how did you write that? I mean, did you dictate it to somebody, or what was the process?
I wrote some of it, and then a real good friend of mine, Chris Carden, he used to be an anchor here in town with me at Channel 6. He wrote it with me. He's very talented, and flew down, and we put it all into words, and then we sent it to get edited. But he wrote so well, they didn't have to edit too much, so.
Yeah, that would be tough.
You are talking to a box, you know that.
Yeah. Right. I have to keep reminding myself.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not the first time. Kevin in Enterprise, Alabama. Kevin, welcome to the Rick and Bubba Show. How are you?
All right, Rick. How about yourself?
I'm doing great.
I just wanted to ask Prater if he was going to be hunting in a box blind this year or a tree stand.
I don't know. That's a good one.
Prater, but since you can't be seen on TV during the time of this situation,
right?
Couldn't you still like be hunting and everybody hear you telling what's going on, and them just to be showing what's happening and never show you?
You know, I don't know. These are good questions. These are, you know, but right now, when you're being pursued hot and heavy, I mean, you kind of have to make sure everything's square.
That's good to say. Well, Prater, thanks. Good to see you as always. Well, sort of. Good to see that, hear that voice, I guess is a better thing to say. There he goes, Mark Prater. Alabama Whitetail and Outdoors. We have their link to their website, buckwild.com, for the new line of Buck Wild products that are available. We'll be right back with Lavelle Crawford.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Rick and Bubba's in Ohio.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Pass the gravy, please.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Ooh, it brings me to my knees.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
I can't start another.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Day without 'em, brother.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Ooh, there is no other.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Waking on that blubber.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Day without 'em, brother.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Ooh, there is no other.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Waking on that blubber.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Gonna be a big star.
Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
That will get you very far.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Rick and Bubba's in Ohio.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
Right on.